As part of Cellbeast platform, you have the choice of two tools, CellCruncher and ActionMencher. Today we present a first of them and will explain how to use it in order to get satisfactory and complete results. To use the CellCruncher platform, you need to register a new user. This can be done within the login panel. This is a regular registration process, so you need to write your username, email, and above all, a unique password. After this, you will receive an email with an activation link so that your profile is ready to work. Administrator Cellbeast then gives the new user an access on the level depending on the plan you have selected. Once logged into your account, you are being redirected directly to Marker. At this point, you start your work with the CellCruncher system. It is where we add new stories to the list. Here, you will be able to mark all products, which latter will be compared with your own assortment in order to maximize the competitiveness of the market. To add a new shop to your watch list, enter the web address of the homepage without www signs. You can also name the store the way you want in order to help you find it on the list later. An important option for us is to update data later from the fixed store. This allows you to update prices and competition's assortment in specific intervals to receive better comparison with our products. Once your shop is added to our list, we shall mark it properly and then the system will do the hardest work. It will gather all the data and organize it according to our criteria. By marking the online store's selectors, you have a choice. There are two types of selectors. Several system selectors. These were imposed by CellCruncher. Those of a second kind are user selectors. The user creates them for himself according to his own needs. By marking the first selector, which will be the menu, we highlight each menu which is located in the store's website. We do this using the up and down arrows. By clicking on the arrow indicating to the top, we mark most of the elements, while clicking on the one that points down, we deselect elements that have marked as more than what was needed. It is important that you do not select elements such as search, sorting, etc., because they place unnecessary clutter in the system. Click on the icon and then you can see what value a selector contains. After that, make sure that you chose the right selector. Click Save and our data has been entered. Online shops vary menus at once. All of them will then be taken into account during the collections and sorting process. We do the same with selectors of single product, in which a single product in the online store as well as pagination, if available, are selected. To go deeper into the shop products, we need to double-click on the links. Single click causes only product designation. When you want to use your own user selectors, you should find yourself on the overview page of the final and overall appearance and description of the product. Then on this basis, we mark every important element, its name, price, photography, category, etc. All the selectors will serve us to compare and organize the competitor's offer. They should also be the same as the categories that were included on our list of products, which we'll cover in a moment. When we created our own selectors and then assigned them of specific data using check what they contain selectors, we can see exactly what data will be downloaded to our competitors' list. In this way, we have done items that the system will download, reorder and then display a message that the system selectors are already. However, for this to happen, the system must devote a little time, so we recommended patience in waiting for a message that will allow us to continue working with the system. The second tab is My Products. Before we discuss its meaning and functionalities, we shall switch to the importer. This is where you can import a list of projects from our own store to the system. Before you hit the tab and a template, you shall prepare Earler with the list of products in an order of your choice. The easiest way to do is to use a familiar Excel spreadsheet. The file should be properly prepared so that later we can make easily rankings with each of our products and compare them with our online stores. When we choose user selectors for our shop, product name, price, product description, we shall do the same with our workbook that is imported in the system. When creating such an Excel file, we can skip headlines and immediately create direct list. You can choose between XLS and CSV files and then save it. When our template will show you the header, you can select the system to skip it, so on the list of products you will not see the name, price and so on in the first line. With the imported file, one can then update it by using the import file according to this template function. Using the pencil icon, we can preview how will our product list look like a change its category. When we created our list, we can include the elements which are not in the system. Type a name for the new attribute, locate it on the drop-down list, and then set as a ready attribute. We can also create an external link to download the product list, if there is need to send it to anyone without providing login and password to the system. We do this using the API. Files imported that way will then be processed and available in My Products. There are some important operations that can be done here, because we can inscribe our purchase price in post-merging, which in turn causes the system will show us a suggested price. But before that happens, we should do one more important step. This is the second tool after Marker, Matcher. Matcher is an advanced product comparing tool. It is designed to compare our products with tools that are being offered by observed shops. This is why it is so important at the beginning to create a good list of products for our store and set appropriate names and categories that will help Matcher run faster and more accurately. Matcher has in fact two modes that can be combined. By selecting a list from our shop and a store we want to match, we can use the automatic adjustment. If the system finds identical product, we can confirm it and then they will be properly monitored. However, if the system does not cope with various name selectors, we can match it manually by pressing Adjust. The products, once they are matched, will be constantly monitored and compared with each other. During matching process, we can also check if our product is exactly the same as the one from the competition. There is a special link to that product. When we have a large number of products, and we are not sure if all of them were matched together, we can choose to sort by product that are matched already and those that will not yet matched. Only after this operation is done, My Products tab will show us the right data and will grant appropriate guidance so that we can properly manage our goods. Dashboard. This tab lists all the products that are in our system. You can select any product and read all the details, as well as its whole history. How the prices change in time, how the name or description was modified, any other attributes that we set in the previous tabs. From this position, we can also look at some interesting charts, i.e. how the prices were changing for the particular product according to a schedule of downloads we set at the beginning. Reports tab will serve us to report on the interesting change. With this tab we can read a report about i.e. price change of the product during the certain period of time. Of course, we can create a report for several products at once by selecting it from the list that appears to us after entering a keyword. Reports that are ready are being saved in the system, so we can always get an access to them if needed, even if we prepare to stats are more up to date. The finished report can be updated with no need to reselect the items from the list using the Generate New function. The last type are graphs that depict, in graphically attractive way, the price change observed for our product or group of products. These graphs can then be used when determining further pricing strategy. We have two charting capabilities. First one informs us about one particular product in every observed shops. The second will show the change of many products in one particular shop. We will receive, therefore, a search engine similar to the one we know from the report type. Analyzing this chart, we can easily conclude in which direction our price strategy should go. SellCruncher is a powerful tool that after one-time configuration will allow you to amazingly accelerate and organize your work, involving the observation of the competition and analyzing its activities within an online store. Clear and precise interface with lots of useful functions should get an attention of entrepreneurs who like to stay on track and want to react immediately on the actions of competitors. This is a tool of the future for the entire e-commerce market that has grown all around the world rapidly for many years and certainly will in the future.